Hey guys, today I'm going to do a review on the Gosh Smokey Nudes Eyeshadow Palette, which looks like this. So I purchased this recently from Shoppers Drugmart. Gosh is sold in Canada. I believe you can also purchase it in the States, and I'm not sure where else in the world it is available, so you'll have to do some research on that. So this usually retails for $30. I found mine on sale for $20 on like Boxing Day, so I was really excited to find it on sale. This is what the packaging looks like in store, and I absolutely love the box. I really wish that the palette looked like that. So they've got like all the colors that are in the palette kind of smashed, and I love that. I love that in like beauty magazines when they have like spilled nail polish and shattered blushes and stuff. I think it looks amazing. So I love the packaging. I think it's really eye-catching, whereas I think the palette is just a little sad. It's just a matte black with Gosh and then Smokey Nudes written on it. But that's just my opinion. So this palette comes with 10 different colors. There's 8 grams in total, so less than a gram per color. It says that it'll expire 30 months after you open it, so you get over 2 years of use, which is really great. So taking a look inside the palette, you have the 10 shades ranging from light to dark. You've got only two matte shades. Well, the first one, it's debatable. I think there might be a little bit of a sheen, maybe a satin finish. And then, yeah, you've got one matte color. You have a mirror on the top, which is definitely very helpful. And you get a double-sided brush with a little eyeshadow brush and kind of like a big eyebrow brush. I don't think I would use this. It's pretty soft, but I think you'd have a hard time doing your eye makeup. But for the brows, this seems like a really good brush for that. Okay, so you do have this warm kind of shade here, this like warm peachy color. This color is quite neutral. It's just a white kind of yellow gold. The second one is really beautiful. It's like a gold peach with a bit of a sheen to it. This one I really like. It's like a taupe, slightly brown shade with a really nice subtle sheen. That one looks amazing, like all over the lid. This one is great as well, this deep brown. So I think these two are my favorite colors in the palette. You can definitely do taupe kind of looks, brown looks, and those are things that I've been going for like an everyday look. Just super simple, and I think the taupes and the browns look good on every skin color, every eye color. I think you can't really go wrong with those. And I think like the subtle sheen in those is really nice. You don't really get fallout. It's just really beautiful. So those two colors I really enjoy. Then you've got a kind of satin finish, plum and navy blue. So I really like these. Oh, I picked up a lot with that blue. It's a little bit powdery, but that's the plum. You can see it still has quite a bit of a brown shade, and the navy blue is really rich. Yeah, I kind of I guess I pushed hard on that one, but it's really pigmented. Then you get a matte black, which is quite pigmented as well. You get this really cool silver, and this one is the most like glittery, I would say, out of all of them. So it does have a sheen like the other dark shades, but it does actually have specks of like a silver glitter. So far with the colors, I would say my absolute favorite 4 would be here to here. Like, I like how these all kind of go together. You can definitely throw in the plum with these 2 shades. They're just absolutely beautiful. And I feel like this blue is gonna go somewhere if I don't fix it. Okay, so then you have a kind of metallic silver on the end and a metallic-y white silver. So that's the second one, and that's the very last. So these ones are really intensely pigmented highlights. So I think I was a little surprised that there's maybe like 4 highlighter shades and 6 darker shades when it is a smoky palette. I almost wish they kept the 2 shades at the end dark. Instead of having these 2, I feel like if they just brought in maybe some other dark shades, I would like that, because I feel like you already have these 2 lighter shades. I really like the pigmentation, especially in the middle here. I think they are really good, nice colors. They do have that subtle sheen, but they're not glittery. I just think they're easy to work with, blend, no fallout, so I really enjoy those colors. So I filmed my tutorial on this look for you today, so I will show you that now. Alright, so to start off, I used the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've already applied this all over the lid. Now I'm going to go in with a colored base. I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Creamy Beige, which is a really beautiful nude medium brown. So I'm going to take this all over my lid, and this will just help to lay down a colored base so that the eyeshadows can really stick to it and have one color all over the lid. Alright, so now we're going to move into the eyeshadows. So I am going to start off by taking the third shade in the palette. So I'm going to use this one first, and then I'll be jumping to this purple, using a little bit of the navy blue and black in the crease. So the first brush I'm going to use is by Quo. It's the Eye Smudger Brush. Any kind of small brush to grab a lot of color will be perfect. So I'm taking this all over the lid. It's a really beautiful taupe with a little bit of a sheen to it. So I'm taking that almost all of the way out, and then I'm going to fill in this outer part with the plum shade. This will just darken it up, and it's pretty subtle. You won't really see the plum, but it definitely just adds a little bit of more interest to the look. Okay, now I'm going to switch my brush to a bigger blending brush. This is the Sigma E25 brush. I'm going to take that same plum shade and kind of work this around, starting at the outer part, and then just really working it up and around into the crease, kind of making my way up as I have less product on my brush. Alright, so now that we've got that blended, I'm going to go in with a more precise brush. This is the E30 brush from Sigma. It's a pencil brush. So I'm going to take that navy blue just right onto the point, and I'm going to draw kind of a V shape right in here. Just really where I want it to be the darkest. Then I'm going to take a little bit of the matte black and do the same thing. Now for the liner, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum in Ultra Black. I'm going to do a regular cat eye liner first. Now I'm going to do a second liner just to add a little bit of color. This is the Gosh Extreme Art eyeliner in number 1. It's a deep kind of plum shade which matches the color we put in the outer part of the eye. So I'm going to draw a thin line over the black line we just put down. Alright, so that is my review on this palette. I think it's definitely worth a try for $30. I think this is a great affordable option if you don't have like the Urban Decay Naked palettes or anything. I think this could do you. You could do many looks with this, smoky, kind of everyday looks. You can definitely play with this palette. You can do similar looks to what I've done with that brown kind of taupe shade. You can do lighter looks using, I mean there are 4 quite light colors in here, or you can do dark smoky looks, plum looks, and navy blue smoky eye. You definitely have options, and I think the eyeshadows feel really good. They're pigmented. They don't give you much fallout at all, so I would definitely recommend trying this palette. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.